Hey folks, Dave again, back in Studio B. Hope you had a good Father's Day wherever you are and whatever you celebrate with whomever you celebrate it with. It was a cold and raw day here in Studio B, and we didn't do much today. We just hung out with the new dog that we got, trying to get her comfortable in the house and get along with the other dogs. So that's kind of what we did today. And had a busy day yesterday, a long day of work. Then we went out with some friends for dinner last night and caught the hockey game late last night. So I always had a long day Saturday. So Sundays after a long day, I tend just to kind of chill out and hang out and have some fun. And just watched a lot of golf and, talked to Ron a couple times today. And so we actually chatted while watching the golf. It was kind of fun. But anyway, the other thing I did today is I took advantage of the Strat PC sale with the seasons for the Windows games. And I got a few more baseball seasons and another hockey season. And so tonight I'm going to play a little bit of one of the new baseball seasons. And that would be... Hang on one second here. That would be 1980 as Andrew from Louisville shows up. How was Louisville today? It is 56 degrees, cloudy, cold, rainy today here in this part of the world. So hopefully your weather's a little bit better. But yeah, so I decided to pick up 1980. And of course, the first thing I want to do is I do want to play the World Series out here. So we'll play game one tonight. I wasn't sure which game I wanted to get, if I wanted to do any of the other PC games that I have, but I've really been into the Strat PC lately. It's not a knock on any of the other games, but I'm just really enjoying this game. Maybe it's just because I'm playing it so much, I'm used to it, and if I played another game, I'd get used to that game. But anyway, I'm enjoying the Strat PC, so I picked up a couple of seasons for that, and we're going to play the World Series out here. We got game one here tonight. It is Kansas City at Philadelphia. I'm going to try to play the home team, if you will, because I'm not very good at these here, but I'm going to do my best to try to take this a little bit more serious than the Spiders games. But anyway, let's just have some fun here and see if we can make some sense of the 1980 World Series. So it's opening night here, game one, Philadelphia, and it's the Royals at the Phillies. It's 80 there, and it's going to be 100 this week in Louisville. Oh, that's the heart of baseball city over there, so good luck with that. It's supposed to warm up this week, too. I'll take the cool weather. I really will. I'll take the cool weather. All right, here we go. Opening pitch. It's Bob Walk on the mound, and I just installed the photos here. Actually, they look like the baseball cards, the top baseball cards. So I just loaded in the photos here, so it should look pretty good tonight, I hope. All righty, Walk to Willie Wilson. And here we go. I probably need to change that. And Wilson slaps it in the right field. And Bake McBride is there, and there's one away. So I need to change that, the dice. Dice rolled automatically. Dice stop after rolling. I forget what numbers I had for that. Give me 1 second here. Single die, all three dice stop together. Okay. Delay after dice stop rolling. Let's put this as a 7. I forget what I had that as. Let's try this out here. Yeah, the U.S. Open was up in my area, and it was freezing today up here. That's why you see everybody had their coats on. They were all cold up here, so I was watching that, watching the guys having a hard time because it was a miserable day. I stepped outside a few times, and I was cold. I know my hands would be cold clutching the clubs up there. I was just watching your golf there. I watched most of that, and I skipped ahead to the end and saw the ending there. So play golf is fun. History Maker golf is so fun, so I'm glad you're playing that. And that's fun to watch, too. If you have the nice overhead shot and you can see who's in the lead and follow along, it's one of the easier ones to stream, I think. Alrighty, so Hal McRae coming up. Hal McRae slaps this down to third. Schmidt has it over to first, and there's 2 away here in the first. I need to change some of my options here to a minimal play-by-play speed. We're going to make that a 4. And I don't have the settings that I used, so we'll go give that an 8 count, just so I can read the play here. George Brett coming up here in the top of the first, and there's 2 out. And Walk delivers, and here's the pitch. And Brett singles that up the middle. And Brett is on first base. And I might need to fix that too. So let me back up Rose a little bit. Sorry about this here. So I'm going to move Rose up here on first base. So let me go to the first baseman here. I didn't have a man on first to test here, so let's go. Runner on first base. How about the first baseman? Let's move the first baseman up. So let's go 2-6-1. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And I probably want to move the third base up too. So let me go to my options, ballpark locations. Let's go to my third baseman and move him up to. So probably move 2-6-4. Just so I don't have, yeah, let's try that. Alrighty. Andrew's got history maker golf and just ordered Apple Golf. Oh, you're going crazy with the games. Nice. Nice. I don't know if I want to do the Apple Golf. I don't want to get into the little grid stuff. The play golf is beautiful. I love to play golf, so I think that's what I'm going to stick with. All right, so Brett is on first base with 2 out, and it's the cleanup hitter, Willie Aikens, who looks like he's got an Angels card here, but he is definitely playing for Kansas City. And Random Human asked, do I remember how I moved the Stratomatic place SOM player cards? I've been trying to figure out, because when they lay over, they pop out in the middle of my default settings. So you're saying like how I moved them on the screen here? I believe you just put your mouse over. You got to be in edit mode, and you just click, and see how I clicked on that, and it turns into like you can see the little icons. Now I can drag it around and resize it. So that's how you move them around. You gotta set it up so you can customize. I think you gotta go into the options and put custom layout, and then you can drag things around. You are limited to what you can do, but I set this up, and I like my setup that I have here. And some other people have different setups. Yeah. So just click on. You gotta click on the corner. You gotta get it real tight, and then you can drag it around. And I think I dragged around everything here. Some things you can resize, some things you can't. But I have this set up here, so I got my pitcher on the left and the batter on the right with their card next to it. And I don't know, this is just my layout here. But anyway, yeah, you can move just about anything on the screen if you go to custom layout. I think you got to go up here to your options and game screen layout, go to custom layout, and then you can make some changes and move some things around. And you can also save it too. That's the other good thing, is you can save the layout. And then that way there, when you go back, it'll be there. So, alrighty. So let's get to Aikens now. The man on. Walk delivers to Aikens, and he's going to slap this one in the right field. Oh, boy. Throw for the lead runner. Oh, no. Let's stop the other runner from advancing. McBride has it, throws it in. Brett scampers down to third base. And with 2 outs, a couple of singles here, and the Royals got things cooking. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Can I link where I got the baseball cards for the plays? Somebody sent me those. That's where I got those. They're out in the wild, and just, I think I asked on the Strat forum or something like that, and somebody had them. Some I made myself. I just, scanned some pictures that I had, cards that I had. So, and don't ask me how to install them, because I still have a hard time installing them. So I don't want to screw you up. Somebody else might know better than that on installing them. Darryl Porter, catcher. Royals got things cooking here in the first. This is game 1 of the 1980 World Series. Porter, and he's going to hit this one deep into the gap. That's going to drop in a couple of bases. Aikens will stop at third, and Kansas City is on the board. Dun, dun, dun. So they get the first 2 batters, and then Walk can't get anybody else. 3 straight hits, 2 singles and a double, and Porter drives in the run. Amos Otis coming up. He's going to face Walk with 2 outs. And Otis is going to strike him out. Walk gets him down. And they get out of the inning. But they do give up a run. I hate giving up those 2-out runs. I really do. All right, so let's go to the bottom of the first. Lonnie Smith coming up. It is 1-0 Royals. Dennis Leonard on the mound. Pitching to Smith. And fly ball on the right. Hurdle over there. Hurdle's going to hurdle over there and make the catch. And there's 1 down. And let's see, Pete Rose up at the plate now. Rose hit .282 that year. He is playing first base tonight for the Phils. Come on, Pete. Charlie Hustle hits it down to Aikens at first, and Aikens takes it to the bag himself, 2 away. Mike Schmidt coming up. Mike Schmidt. Long fly ball. This has a chance, and it's out of here. Mike Schmidt sends that over the fence, in the gap in left center field. And with one swing of the bat, the Phillies have tied the game at 1-1. And Schmidt comes in high-fiving everybody. Holy cow. Let's see the replay. I don't know if there's a replay button on this. I don't know if there is like Action PC. But that is gone. Let's see. Now it is Bake McBride coming up with 2 away. I love Bake McBride. Bake McBride, he's going to get a walk. So each pitcher gets a couple of batters out and then starts to struggle here in the first inning. So Greg Lazinski coming up. Is he the bull? Is he the hammer? One of them's a wrestler and one of them's a baseball player. I forget if he's the hammer or if he's the bull. Because it was Greg Valentine, right? Wrestler, and then Greg Lazinski. And they both were around the same time. Lazinski up. Lazinski. Big swing and a miss, and he got him on strike. So, but the homer by Schmidt gets Philadelphia back into the game, and the crowd is back into it here at Philadelphia. Let's go to the second. 1-1 is our score. Clint Hurdle coming up. He is the right fielder. Bob Walk delivers the pitch, and this is going to be a single up the middle, right over the head of Walk, and the lead runner is on. They're going to hold him there. 30% chance of steal, so I don't think he's going anywhere. And it's going to be Frank White for the Royals, the second baseman, with absolutely nobody out. The pitch. And let's see. He bunts it down to Walk. He only plays the first. So a nice sacrifice bunt by White. All right, hey, Washington's coming up now in a 1-1 game. And the go-ahead run is at second base right now. Walk. Is the pitch, and Washington wraps this in the right field. And easily coming in to score is, who was that over there, Hurdle? And holy cow, this game is now 2-1 Kansas City, and there's still only one away. 5 hits for the Royals, and we're still in the second inning. Not the way that Bob Walk and the Phillies wanted to start. Alrighty. Here we go. Willie Wilson at the plate. Willie Wilson. Jamie, you remember this series back in the 4th grade? Yeah, I was, I think I was in 8th grade, 8th, 9th grade. 1980 was such a good year. You know, you had this series, you had the 1980 Olympic team, NHL expanded with a whole bunch of teams from the WHA. You had, Rush come out with Permanent Waves. You had Black Sabbath with Heaven and Hell. Van Halen probably had an unbelievable album. I just can't remember which one it was. 1980 just was so full of good things, you know. It really was. All right, Willie Wilson up at the plate now. The pitch from Walk. Uh-oh, and he's going to steal, and he's in there. Holy cow. Holy cow. Washington steals third base. I just wasn't paying attention. And Cleveland baseball fans was a whole year old at this time. No, you weren't a year. You were months. You're still considered months at that age, you know? Remember when he's only like 47 months old. Unbelievable. Has anybody done a comparison of PC Sims for accuracy? No. Well, I mean, they have. I haven't. I play for fun. When I play baseball, I play for fun. So I imagine every game is pretty good for accuracy. You know, again, you're rolling dice. So if you roll bad, then you get bad results. You roll good, you get good results. So it all kind of goes out the window once you start rolling dice. I have yet to run into a game that I think was horrible. Let's put it that way. I played a lot of these games, and there's not one that I would say stay away from because it's statistically not accurate. There's not one. They're all pretty good. Some are better than others. It's all personal choice. I play for fun, and I like this game because it's fun, and I think the accuracy is good enough for me. All right, Willie Wilson coming up. Yeah, he's hit the second at bat. We're in the second inning, and he's already at bat twice. Holy cow. 1 out, man on third. Here's the pitch to Wilson, and he slaps this into left field, and another run comes in. That's hit 6 hits on Bob Walk. 6 hits. So I'm getting lit up. I should have played Kansas City. I should have played Spiders. I'm going to have the Spiders play the Kansas City Royals. That's going to be fun. Yeah, I picked up some. I got some really good surprises coming up here on the channel as well. I picked up a couple of crazy seasons. I got some crazy teams coming up. You thought the Spiders were good. Oh, we got some other teams that are going to be just as fun. All right, so Hal McRae coming up. Can we get some outs here? And he steals second base. Willie Wilson so fast, I didn't even notice it. Holy cow. And he takes off, and he is gone. So, they're stealing bases left and right on us. Now here comes the pitch. Fly ball on the right. Bake McBride has it. Wilson, will he go? Yes, and he will slide in to third base, and he is safe. So Wilson steals a base and tags up, but now there's 2 away. 6 hits already by the Royals. Holy cow. That's yucky. All righty, George Brett coming up. Walk. Needs to get Brett out here. Needs to get out of this inning. He's already given up 2 runs. Here we go. The pitch to Brett. And Brett slaps us in the right field, and it's 3 runs in. And what do you do now? 7 hits on Bob Walk. Woohoo! Oh, boy. Willie Aikens come up. Is this the guy from 8 is Enough? I'm not sure. And he struck him out. And he gets out of the inning. But he's not really getting any claps or any applause from the fans here. He gives up 4 runs in 2 innings. And now the Phillies got some work to do. And they got to do it against Dennis Leonard. Gary Maddox, rather, coming up. He's another guy, Gary with Garry. It's like Gary Unger. Remember Gary Unger? I didn't realize he had 2 R's in his name until I started playing cards and dice. And this guy's too, Gary Maddox with 2 R. Interesting. Maddox sends this one deep into left field. Wilson looks up, and it is gone. It is the 2nd home run of the game for the Phillies, and that's about the only thing keeping them going in this game. The home run by Maddox, and also one earlier by Schmidt, and that accounts for their 2 runs, and it's 4-2. So there's a little hope here in Philadelphia in the 2nd inning. 2 hits by the Phillies. Both are solo shots, as they say. Wow. And Manny Trio coming up, facing Leonard. Manny Trio singles this one in the left field. So it's back-to-back hits for the Phillies. What's really weird is I've been playing so much 1899 baseball, and there's hardly ever a home run. So when I get a home run now, it's like a big deal because I don't get them in 1899. You know what I mean? Larry Boa coming up. Let's see. Boa's an A bunter. Boa's an A bunter. But he's a good hitter, too. But I would like to move that runner over. I'm going to drop a bunt. Let's see if I can get the bunt going. Boa drops this bunt down, and Leonard charges, picks up the bunt. He fires in time. It's going to be a sacrifice. So Trio moves down to 2nd, and he gets his job done. Midlife Crisis drops by here. He says, I've never seen anybody do a comparison, but several people critique games. For overall fun and accuracy, not enough. Still to be fun. Most of I'm trying to read this off the top of my head here. Just read that in the chat. I probably screwed all that up. Most, if not all, are accurate is what he's saying. Some are just a little bit more fun. And Ron and I talked about that today and yesterday, actually, about, games, there's, if the game is more fun than it is accurate, is that okay? Or do you demand accuracy and will sacrifice some fun? Because I'm running into that with a few of the games I'm playing, is that I feel a little bit more accuracy out of game A, but game B is a little bit more fun. I play in both, but that is what we have here. And replay game was 11 in 1980. Yeah, I was just a shade older than you in 1980. Just a shade. Alrighty, so it's going to be Bob Boom coming up. Boom. Did I say Boom? It's Boone. I said Boom, not Boom, right? Boom. The pitch to Boone, and he struck him out. We didn't need that. We needed that ball in play. All right, Lonnie Smith coming up, and we need a hit here. We need to get a run in here. We need to stay close. The pitch to Lonnie Smith, and his fly ball is easy catch for Hurdle in right field. But they get a run back, so it's 4-2 as we head to the top of the 3rd. And, all right, so this Random Human says, for me, accurate results and stats are number 1. Okay. Yep, and there's a game out there that definitely has that. I know there is. And a lot of these games are pretty good, though. It really is. You're never going to get 100% accuracy because, again, you're rolling dice and flipping cards and you're relying on chance. So, as long as it's fun, though, that's got to be the big thing. And you like to have accuracy, too. I do. I mean, I don't know much about the baseball accuracy stuff. I mean, I don't get into all the nitty-gritty. The hockey I do, though. I do. Tom L. stops by here. Was Strat the first game to come out? Was Apper and everything after that? I'm not sure. Apper and Strat were pretty close. I think I think Status Pro is the oldest one. Someone in here in the chat room might know this a lot better than me. I think one of the first ones was a version of Status Pro, or maybe even Sports Illustrated, from what I'm told. Appa come out. I think Appa come out just before Strat, I think, or a version of Appa. I don't know. If you're in the chat room, what was one of the first baseball games to come out? You know. All right, Darryl Porter comes up. Let's see if Walk can get his stuff together. He's going to be walking off the field. And ground ball to Trio. Finally, we get the first guy. And there's one away. Amos Otis will come up. He's struck out. It's one of 2 strikeouts for Walk in this game. And struck him out again. So Walk, he's got him. He rung him up. So Amos Otis goes down swinging. Let's see if we can get a 1-2-3 inning. Clint Hurdle, the right fielder. Walk to Hurdle. Ground ball to Pete Rose. And Charlie Hustle gets that one. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Pew-pew. Let's go to the bottom of the third. And let's see. SGJ Jamie, what do you got? If results are not accurate at all, then there'd be no fun for me. But you would give up a little accuracy for fun. Yeah. Oh, I agree. If it's not accurate at all, then yeah, while you're playing the game. I have yet to run into a game that's like that, though. I mean, really, I've played a handful of baseball games now, and I haven't run into one that I said, wow, this is really bad for accuracy. I found some to be more fun, but I've never run into one that I thought was accuracy was bad. The other thing is you got to play a lot. You can't just play 1 or 2 games and then judge a game. You really need to play 20, 30, 40, 50 games and then get a good sample size, as they say, to see what the game does for you. That's the other thing. Is I tend to be guilty of that I'll play 1 or 2 games and like, oh, look at this, blah, 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 blah. It's like, well, play 10 more and see if it comes out. And then you play 10 more and it's like, okay. Especially with hockey. I played a couple hockey games and get like tons of penalties. I'm like, oh, man. This game has too many penalties. And then I'll play 3 or 4 games in a row, and I'll be lucky to get 1 or 2 penalties. I'm like, oh, okay. It averages out, I guess, you know. So, and Andrew says, Appa come out in 1951, and replay game of Appa was before Strat. I thought it was something like that. All right, hey, Pete Rose coming up. Let's go, Phillies. Pete Rose takes the pitch, and he sends this one down into the line, and that's going to be a base hit. So Rose slaps that one in the right, and now it's going to be Mike Schmidt coming up. He's a C bunter, so I don't want to bunt. And Rose has got a 40% chance, so I don't want to steal either. Let's see. Schmidt. We're just going to let him hit. All right, Leonard to Schmidt. And, oh, no, ground ball right at Washington. Oh, no, and that's a double play. Oh, I hate the double plays. I do. So, Bake McBride comes up with the bases empty now and 2 away, and he's going to hit this down to White, and Frankie sends it over to Akins, and that'll do that. All right, speaking of White, he's going to lead off things here in the 4th. It's 4-2, Kansas City here in Game 1 of the 1980 World Series, played with Strat-O-Matic Baseball. I just picked up the 1980 season, and I wanted to play the World Series. So here is Game 1 tonight. And we'll be back with Spiders Baseball at another time. Spiders Baseball aren't going anywhere. But we are increasing our baseball presence here with some of the seasons I bought today during the Father's Day sale. Frank White, he sacrificed, bunted, and now he's going to take ball 4. So White is on. Oh, boy. We're in some problems here. Having some trouble. U.L. Washington, the shortstop, he singled, and he singled in a run earlier in the game. This time he lifts a fly ball, and Smith out there will make that catch in left field. So there's 1 away, and Frank White retreats back to first base. It is Willie Wilson out now. Willie Wilson, he flied out and singled. He's been up. This is his 3rd time. And he's gonna walk too. We got 1 away, and Walk has walked a couple of batters here. And the manager in the dugout, which is me, is really thinking about what I want to do with Bob Walk, who's not pitching well here in Game 1. John says he likes the baseball cards and the photos. You have the thumbnail style photos in yours. I don't mind these. Yeah, in 75, I actually have the 76 player cards in my 75 game because I like the 76 cards better. It was, I think Sports Time Machine hooked me up with those. Because I had the 75 ones and they were okay, but I just like the baseball cards in 76 better. Just me. Same player, just different year. Whichever. I do like the 1899 stuff. The old black and white ones. Those are hilarious. I love those. I love the names back then, too. Hal McRae coming up. We need a nice ground ball here. Here it is. Hal McRae struck him out. Even better than a ground ball. And that's 4 strikeouts for Bob Walk. But he also has 2 base on balls, and they're both in this inning. George Brett coming up. Oh, boy. He's 2 for 2. Oh, what do? We can't load the bases. We can't. Not with a cleanup hitter coming up. So we got to pitch. We got to pitch to him. And Brett is going to fly ball in the right field. McBride going back, and he will make the catch. Why didn't that super advanced jack come up? Oh, maybe I don't have super advanced. Well, let me see. Game preferences. Nope, that's not it. Why is it not showing me? Layout, dice picks. I'm not sure why it's not showing me that little box there. Game screen layout. There was a setting that showed you the errors, and I did like that. I don't know why it's not showing me that. Show board. I don't know. I'll have to fix that in the next game. I'll have to find out why. Yeah, I like seeing the dice roll come up for that. For the maybe I don't have it on super advanced fielding. I'm not sure. Like I said, it's a new season I set up here. All right, so we're gonna just have to play with it. So Lozinski coming up. He wraps that one in the left field right at Wilson, and Wilson makes the catches 1 away here. Maddox coming up. Maddox is going to strike out. Holy cow, he had a home run earlier. Now he struck out. And now Leonard is finding his groove, as they say. Manny Trio coming up. He's got a single. Come on, Manny, keep the inning going. And he hits this one deep into left, and this one is gone. 3 home runs by the Phillies in this game is the only thing keeping them going, and it's now 4-3. So Schmidt's got 1. I think Maddox got 1. And now Trio's got 1. So Dennis Leonard has only given up 5 hits, but 3 of them have been home runs. And holy smokes, the Philadelphia Phillies are right back into this one. It's 4-3, and Veterans Stadium is jumping right now. Whew. And Larry Boa comes up. Larry Boa. And he's going to ground this back to the mound. Leonard has it, throws him out, but the Phillies get another home run. Like to generate some runs besides the long ball here, but we'll take it. It's 4-3. So Walk back on the mound. Walk needs to get into the groove now. We're in the 5th inning. He pitches to Akins. Akins grounds it right back at the mound, and they got him at first base. So I'll fix that for game 2. I think there's a setting that I got to change to view that. I thought I was here. I thought it was game screen layout, cards, dice, splits. There it is. Animates fielding shot. Okay, maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, hopefully that's it, because I do like looking at that. Very, very entertaining. Yeah, George Brett had some issues there. You know, I'm not laughing because I'm old now and I have those same issues now. So, and Darryl Porter coming up. He is 1 for 2 with a double, and he wraps us in the right field. Big McBride coming over with the catch. So the Phillies, with 3 home runs, have some renewed hope now, and they're playing well in the field. And they got 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Amos Otis. And he gets the walk, so Walk walks Otis. And they've done so much damage with 2 outs. We can't let them back at the plate here. So Clint Hurdle coming up. He's got a single and a ground out. And he takes off, Otis does, and he steals second base. So they're stealing bases on us left and right. Oh, boy. Now we got a pinch to Hurdle. Here's the pitch, and slaps this one in the right field. Let's see if we can get him at the plate. McBride with the throw home, and he can't get him. Nice throw by McBride, but they just beat it out, and they get the run in. So with 2 outs, they get a single, a steal, and another single, and just like that, it's another run for the Royals. So they're generating runs here, manufacturing runs, if you will. And ground ball down to Boa, and that'll end the inning. But they get a run, another 2-out set of base hits there for the Royals. And the Phillies trail by 2 at the bottom of the 5th. Now it is Bob Boone. He's the catcher. Leonard to Boone. And he hits this one deep down the line. And it is caught at the warning track. Oh, man, that had a chance. But Hurdle going back and makes the catch. Boo. That would have been nice. We needed a nice low roll, and we didn't get it. Oh, well. All right, here we go. Top of the order, Lonnie Smith. Come on, Lonnie. Get something going for us here. And Lonnie does. He wraps that one in the left field past Brett. And he's got a man on. Do we steal 65%? No, we're going to let Rose hit. We're going to let Rose hit. I don't want to steal just yet. Not at 65%. There we go. Rose swinging away, and Rose grounds it down to first. Should have done the hit and run. The only play is the second, and now there's 2 away. So Mike Schmidt coming up. He's got the other one of the 3 home runs in this game. And Schmidt now struck him out. Leonard strikes out Schmidt, and the Phils get absolutely nothing in that 5th inning. So we go to the 6th, and it's UL Washington up for the Royals, leading by 2 here in Game 1. And hockey fans, it's nice pitches. Yeah, I just loaded them in tonight. I had those here for the longest time, and I was just waiting to buy the season. I just picked up the season today, and I tossed in the pitchers. They're okay. Like I said, 76 is my favorite. You know, that was my big year to buy baseball cards. 76, 77, 78. And walks another batter. That's 4 walks for a walk. Great. Wilson coming up. And Walk takes off, and he's in there with another stolen base. Son of a gun, they're stealing bases left and right on us. Bob Boone needs to start throwing some dudes out down there at second base. So with nobody out, Willie Wilson will be hitting. And he struck him out. That's a big strikeout there. 5 strikeouts for a walk in this game. Hal McRae coming up. The pitch to McRae, and he walks McRae. Oh, Bob Walk. He's got 5 strikeouts and 5 walks in 5 innings pitched here. George Brett coming up. George Brett. Oh, there we go. That's what we wanted to see here. And he hits it down to Schmidt down at third base. Schmidt comes up with it. Could this be 2? Yes, it is. Schmidt with a nice double play. And that will end the Kansas City 6. So it's going to be the bottom of the 6th now. Bake McBride coming up. Bake McBride's walked and grounded out. We need Bake to do something here. Come on. Let's put on the oven. Let's get something baking here. Bake McBride. And ground ball down the 3rd. It's going to be Brett, and he can't make the play. Brett had it, and he threw it away, and McBride will actually go down to second base on the throw. And so Philadelphia has the tying run at the plate, and it's Greg Lazinski, and he's not going to bunt because he's a terrible bunter. So let's go to Lazinski. Here we go. He's got a 9% chance for a single, 25% chance for a strikeout. Oh, boy. Should we try the hit and run? Let's try the hit and run. We're going to hit and run. Chance for hit third. Chance for a batter. Misses pitch fit. Oh, boy. 13% chance for a hit. Chance for a batter. Misses pitch 50. No, let's not use that. Let's just go regular. All right, we're just going to let him swing away. And ground ball down to first. Willie Aikens trying to make this play. Can't get it. It gets in the right field. Lazinski hits it in the right field. And scoring on the play was Bake McBride. All right. Okay. So McBride getting on with the error scores on the Lazinski hit. So we didn't have to do the hit and run. And it's 5-4. And there's still absolutely nobody out here in the 6th inning. I keep wanting to say Flyers. It's Phillies. Sorry. Greg Maddox coming up. He's a B bunter. Do we try to bunt him over? 81%. Yeah, here we go. He drops it down. It's popped up, and it's caught by Porter. and he's out. What a bad bunt. He's a bad, bad bunter. Terrible. Terrible. Manny Trio coming up. He's got a home run in this game, and he's going to slap this one down into the corner. That's going to be 2 bases. The lead runner, 45, he's slow. He's a slow runner, yeah. So a lead runner's 1-9. No, we're going to hold all the runners. No. So Lozinski's going to stop at third base with 1 out. Didn't want to take the chance of getting the tying run gunned down. Is he the bull or the hammer? He's one of the two. And he stops. So Trio with a double there. So with 1 away, the Phillies got something cooking here in the 6th. The tying run at third, the go-ahead run at second. It is Larry Boa. He's sacrificed, and he's grounded out. Here we go. Leonard pitches to Boa, and this is going to be a ground ball down the third. Oh, boy. What are we going to do here? Oh, we got to hold the runner. Damn it. And he throws to first, and everyone holds here. Wazinski was not going to score on that one. Yeah, he is the bull. Okay, yeah. So now it's up to the catcher, Bob Boone, with 2 outs in the scoring, the tying runner, say it, Dave, 90 feet away. Boone! Ground ball to third, and they get out of the inning. But Philadelphia does pick up 1, and they cut the lead to 5-4. We go to the 7th. And it's, yeah, I need a double to score from second. Yeah, absolutely, right? Ah, boy. I didn't want a pinch run for Lozinski. Not this early. Willie Aikens up now, and he gets a walk. That's walk number 6 by walk. Darryl Porter coming up. Darryl Porter, ground ball to second, Trio to Boa to Aikens, and they turn to 2. 2 outs on that play. Amos Otis. Can they get out of this inning unscathed? Amos Otis. Nope, ground ball up the middle. And Bob Walker is tired. Yes, I would say he is. So let's go to our bullpen here. Let me see. I'm going to bring in, see, this guy's going to be pitching. This guy's going to, all these guys are going to be pitching. So I think this Brewstar guy, again, I don't know my guys very well. I think Tug McGraw is the closer, so I don't want to bring in McGraw just yet. Or do I want to bring in Reed? I think Reed was pretty good, so I'm going to bring in Reed. So Reed's going to come in to pitch. And let's see if Ron Reed can get something going here. 2 outs. I just need to get out of this 7th inning. Come on, Reed. Reed pitches to Hurdle. And Otis steals another base. Otis steals another base. All right. There's 2 outs. We can do this. We can do this. And struck him out. Reed comes in, and they ring him up. Yeah, all right. So it's 5-4 now as we go to the bottom of the 7th. And we get the top of the order coming up. Lonnie Smith is 1 for 3. Leonard pitching to Smith. And Smith, oh, man, a 1-13 was a single. He's got the 18. He lined it right to Washington. Tough break. All right, Rose is 1 for 3. Come on, Rose. And Rose grounds it right back to the mound to Leonard. Easy flipping his 2 away just like that. So now Leonard's going to try to pitch around Schmidt here. And he walked him. He walked him. Okay. I got the pitch around thing on. I don't know what it does. It must be one of those super advanced things. So, all right, Bake McBride coming up. Bake McBride got on base with a single and an error and actually scored a run here in this game. So here we go. Bake McBride. We need a hit here. Bake McBride sends this one deep into right field. It is gone. Is it? No. It's caught. Oh, man, it was caught. I thought it was gone. Oh, man, they were so close to taking the lead. And it was caught right at the fence. Son of a gun. I thought it was gone. I was reading the thing here. I keep forgetting to check for the weak batter. Oh, man. And the Veterans Stadium nearly exploded on that hit. And it was caught at the warning track. Oh, man. Clint Hurdle come out of nowhere to rob a home run and to save the game right now for Kansas City. It would have been 6-5. Oh, so close. Alrighty, so now we go back on defense. So it's going to be Reed pitching to Frank White. Reed. Ground ball goes right up the middle. and there's a man on already. Lovely. All right, UL Washington. And here goes the man for second base. No, what happened here? We got a hit and run. Rose takes it himself, and White gets down to second, so that's as good as a bunt, I see. All righty. Didn't follow all that, but that's okay. Reed now pitching to Wilson, and struck him out. All right, Reed. A couple of strikeouts here. Now he's facing Hal McRae. We got to get Big Hal. We got to get him. Here we go. And fly ball in the right, and McBride has it. Yeah, and they get out of the jam. All right. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. We're running out of time. We need some runs here. We need at least one. Here's Lazinski. Leonard to Lazinski. This one has a chance, and this one is gone. This time it really is gone. And Lazinski, we were just talking about how he was slow on the bases and wanting to cost him a run. He puts this one into the stands or the bullpen in left field or whatever's over there. And the game is tied at 5-5. We got ourselves a brand new game, folks, in the bottom of the 8th. And I think that is 4 home runs for the Phillies in this game. So 4 of the 5 runs have been on home runs. Unbelievable. That is really cool. So Maddox coming up now. He's also got a home run in this game. So Leonard is giving up 10 hits as well. So look at that. It's even Steven. 5, 10, and 1 across the board. Very cool. And here's the pitch to Maddox. Maddox grounds it down to Washington. That's an easy play. It is 1 away. Manny Trio, he's got a home run. Let's see if he can make it 2. He's 3 for 3. He's got the hot bat. The pitch to Trio. And he grounds this one hard down to Brett. But Brett has that one. And he throws him out and is 2 away. Larry Boa coming up. He's not had a good game. He's 0 for 2. And Larry slaps this one in the right field, though. So the inning will get extended here for Bob Boone. Boone coming out. He struck out, flied out, and ground out. So he's due for a pop-out, don't you think? Leonard to Boone, and slaps this one right at Washington. That's an easy play for the shortstop. But they get the home run from Luzinski, and we are tied at 5-5. So what a terrific, terrific Game 1 we have here in the 1980 World Series replay using Strat PC. All right. So Reed's still on the mound here in relief, and he's got a tough batter in George Brett. Here we go. The pitch to Brett, and he struck him out. Reed rings up Brett and is 1 away. And now it's the first baseman, Pete Lecoq. I think they might have switched Aikens out. So Pete Lecoq comes in at first base. And here we go. Reed. Yep, so Lecoq is pinch hitting here. I think that was Aikens they took out. And here comes the pitch to Lecoq. Fly ball in the right. And McBride takes that one away. And there is 2 away. Now they're going to pitch around Porter. Why are they going to pitch around Porter? Because he has a double. I don't think we need to pitch around Porter. I don't know how to do that, actually. No, that's the infield. I'm kind of letting the computer handle some of this stuff, so I guess we're going to pitch around. Is that what we're going to do? I don't want to intentionally walk the batter. All right, I guess we're pitching around the batter. And here comes the pitch. And fly ball, and the catch is going to be there, and Boone makes the catch. All right. So I guess that worked out. I've never done the pitch around before. What I did is I enabled a few more options in this game because it's not $18.99. So I put in a few more things. Here it is, folks. It's the bottom of the 9th. The game is 5-5. Philadelphia with a chance to walk it off here in the 9th. Lonnie Smith coming up. 0.9% chance for a home run, 28.3% chance for a single. Dennis Leonard is still on the mound here in the 9th. Here we go. The pitch to Smith, and he's going to single this one into left field. Lonnie Smith is on, and the winning run is on base, and it's Pete Rose at the plate. Everyone knows what's coming here. Pete Rose is going to try to drop this bunt down. He pops it up, and it's caught by Lecoq, the first baseman. Are you kidding me? 81% chance that we screwed it up. Ugh. Pete Rose, the Charlie Hustle. Come through. You got to come through for me, Pete. All right, Mike Schmidt coming up now. He's homered, and he's walked. He's got a chance to end this right here. Leonard to Schmidt, and he gets another walk. So there's 2 on and 1 away, and Leonard is tired, and I think we're going to be seeing a pitcher here. This is a different game, Nick. Same computer game, but just a different game. This morning was Cleveland, and tonight is Philadelphia. This morning was 1899 baseball, and today's 1980 baseball, so it's almost 100 years apart. But it's the same game, just a different season. And Steele, you want me to steal at a 50% chance? Oh, man, I don't like that. I don't like the 50-50 steal, Tom. I know you're a riverboat gambler over there. Ron, I do have a great game going here. I'm in the 9th. I got 2 on, a 1 away. Yeah, I tried to do the sacrifice with Rose. That didn't work. Alrighty. Well, I mean, I could go 50-50 on the steal down the 3rd, right? And if I don't make it, Schmidt would probably go in the 2nd. Look, all right, I'll gamble. Not now? Okay. Not now, okay. Alrighty. All right, here. So Bake McBride's going to hit. They're going to bring in a pitcher now. So Dennis Leonard comes out, and Rainey Martin comes in. So Rainey Martin comes in. Oh, boy. Okay. Bake McBride coming up. So we're not going to steal. We're not going to steal. It's a 50-50 chance getting down the 3rd, but that is a little risky. Although I am tempted, because if he doesn't make it, Schmidt should take 2nd, right? They have the double steal. And there'd be 2 away and a man in scoring position, so... But if I get a base hit, I would automatically win. All right, what's going to play it? Yeah. I'm all nervous now. It's the bottom of the 9th. I got 2 on. I get a chance to come back and win this one. You know? This is not Spiders baseball. This is serious. This is serious stuff here. All right. Steal would be crazy. Yes, 50% steal. Yeah. All right. Hit and run, Sean? I don't know. Only 1 out. Yeah. See, that's the thing. There's 1 out. So if I send him and he gets gunned down, Schmidt takes 2nd. There's 2 outs and a man on 2nd. So a single would still win the game for McBride with a man on 2nd, I would think, with 2 outs. That'd be worst case. In best case, Smith gets the 3rd, and now a fly ball might win the game. I don't know what to do. Seriously, I don't know what to do here. Oh, boys, we called a timeout. We got to talk this over. I get an 18% chance for a single. 15%, see, a 15% chance for a double play. That would end the inning. Hit and run, huh? What does the hit and run say? A 21% chance. Chance for batter, misses pitch, 33%. If you get a hit, you can win. Can't steal. Just need a hit from your 4 or 5 hitters. Yeah, but a double play would screw it up here. Just hit. All right. Tom calls it. We're just going to hit. So after the discussion and the TV timeout, we're going to let Bake McBride, we're going to put it in his hands. A bunt. He's a C bunter. If he was an A bunter, I would. I've already tried bunts. It didn't work. Swing away. Here we go. All right. So, Martin to McBride. Ground ball to 2nd. That's going to be a double play, and we go to extra innings. The steal would have been great, though. I wish I could rewind this. That's what I was afraid of, was the double play. Oh, man. So we go to extra innings. We got some bonus baseball here tonight. Hopefully there's nothing good on TV that you're missing. So game 1 goes to extra innings. There we go. All right, Amos Otis up for the Royals. And Otis is going to wrap this into right field, and Bake McBride makes the catch, and he makes up for that double play. Clint Hurdle coming up. Clint Hurdle is 2 for 4. Clint Hurdle, and Reed strikes him out. All righty, so there's 2 away. That's 4 strikeouts for Reed. Frank White coming up. He's 1 for 2. And there's a bunt between the mound and first. Rose go to first base, and they get him. So Frank White tried to bunt, and he didn't get on. Okay, so we go to the bottom of the 10th. Chance for the Phillies one more time. Greg Luzinski, he's got a home run in the 8th, and that's the one that tied this one up. Randy Martin digs in, and he looks for the sign from Porter. Here's the pitch to Luzinski. This one is gone down the left field line. He walks it off with a home run. And Luzinski has done it again for Philadelphia. He tied the game in the 8th with a home run, and the Bull blasts one out here in extra innings. Are you kidding me? Where's my thing here? And the crowd going wild here in Philadelphia. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Greg Luzinski, I think that's the 5th home run of the day. Let's get the box score. Oh man. Let's take a look at what happened in this one here. So we go to extra innings. The Phillies, you can see, they were just single runs the entire way. They had, I want to say they had 5 home runs. Schmidt, Luzinski had 2, Maddox and Trio. Yep, they had 5 home runs. And none for the Royals. Unbelievable. Although stolen bases, they had, 3 or 4 stolen bases. I had none. Excuse me. Strikeouts, team. So let's see what the recap says. All righty, here we go. Greg Luzinski ripped 2 home runs and had 3 RBIs at Veterans Stadium as the Philadelphia Phillies beat the Kansas City Royals in 10 innings, 6-5. The score was knotted at 5 after 9 innings. Philadelphia came up in the top of the 10th inning. Luzinski lofted a solo blade. Let's see. The score was knotted after 5 after 9 innings. Philadelphia came out on top. Philadelphia came out on top in the 10th inning, not the top of the 10th inning. Came out on top. Luzinski lofted a solo blast downtown, giving Philadelphia the win and setting the hometown fans into a frenzy. Philadelphia had 13 hits overall, Kansas City 10. The victory is credited to Ron Reed, who went 3 1/3 innings, allowing no runs. Randy Martin was the loser in relief. He pitched 2/3 of an inning, giving up a hit and no walks. So that is that. Wow, that was pretty darn cool, folks. Yep. So the Phillies take this one in extra innings, 6-5, 13 hits and 10 hits. If you liked offense, this was the game for you. And this was played Tuesday night, October 14th at 1980. That was a night game. And that was a good one there, folks. Let me go back to Studio B. That's why we play the games, folks. And that's why when we buy these seasons, especially when they're on sale, we get our money's worth sometimes immediately. That was great. A week 1, a walk-off home run in extra innings. So that's another one we'll talk about probably on the show for sure. So, well, hey, thanks for stopping by tonight. Hope you enjoyed the game as I got the 1980 season here. So I'll play out the World Series here, and then at some point I'll go back and play some other games from that time. But took a break from the Spiders to try out my new season tonight, and it was a hit. Pardon the pun, it was a hit. So Philip Reynolds says, go Phillies. We got it. Phillies got it. Even after that double play in the bottom of the ninth. So that was a fun one. So, hey, I'm Dave, and we'll talk to every